All right, yo. So, real quick, today is December 9th, and I really want to jump into this. So, I'm currently in my mad scientist mode, and I'm so proud of myself and just the progress and things that we've been having. So, I'm currently doing a back test session. This is the last session I want to do before the new year, before I start trading live again. And my main objective in this back test session is number one, to take all of the intuition that I've built, the way that I've just adjusted my strategy. I want to apply it effectively and efficiently. In the past, I've been prioritizing my entries, rehoning my intuition for various types of entries. Now I have a feeling that I have a solid foundation with that. And so now I want to focus on my win rate. I want to focus on my losing streaks. And I want to focus on my TP placements and putting everything together. And so, yeah, this is the very beginning of that session. These are things that I've been doing. But this particular trade that I just concluded, I am insanely happy about. So this trade right here, this is a 1 to 10.5. And the way that this trade started off was over here on this daily time frame, price pulled back all the way down to this level. Once price pulled back to that level, I recognize that this is a double bottom on the weekly time frame. So after seeing that, I scaled in. I actually ended up taking a trade from, when was it? Right there, okay. I ended up taking a trade, that's not it. Was it this one? Yeah, that one. Okay, I ended up taking this trade from, Lord, I'm messing up right now. Forgive me. I ended up taking this trade through a key level, through weekly level. Now, traditionally, I don't take trades through key levels like that, through 130, 140, 150. However, like I said, I'm relying a little bit more on my intuition. So if price breaks through a key level, but it hits an even stronger support or a stronger resistance, it's going to break through that level, just like it did on the weekly time frame before this. And so I decided to, okay, let's just see what happens if price breaks through that level. And I'm gonna if I take this trade through that level. End up having success there. And so, yeah. Now, fast forward, price ended up reaching the 135, but it started to consolidate. And so as it was consolidating, I was thinking, okay, with my range trading, we scaled down maybe at like a 2% risk, a 1.5, and we we sell at the resistance and buy at the supports. So I tried that here. I tried to buy at the support, but it failed. That trade ended up failing. And so I was like, okay, well, let me scale out and try to get a better idea of what it is that price is doing. And after I did that, I saw the last time that price was here. Keep in mind, I already took the successful trade here, bought it up, had like a 1 to 4 or something like that. But the last time price did that, it went all the way to the 135 and it pulled back almost to the 130. Now I realized price is literally mirroring that exact same movement here. So likely this isn't a traditional like super range, which I've talked about in some of my previous videos. This is just a regular retracement range. And I realized after this trade that there's a difference between like super ranges and retracement ranges. And so with the retracement range, I need to make sure that I'm only taking range trades that are in the direction of the pullback or in the direction of the retracement, wherever price is trying to pull back to, especially if we're talking a 250 pip range or a 300 pip range. I don't quite know how big yet because I think super ranges are even bigger. And what I mean by a super range are like those ranges that last for months at a time and have 400 to 500 plus pips of movement up and down, where it has entire trends inside of them. This range is a part of a trend. And so there's a difference there. But anyways, so after recognizing that, I was like, okay, well, price is gonna break out of this range. It's gonna pull back, and the longer move is looking for price to get back to this 140 level. Essentially that. So I was like, okay, we're gonna wait for that. We finally got that break. We saw price break structure here. Price pulled back to the range, the previous range resistance or support. Technically it's resistance now. Got that break structure, easy Fibonacci. Now all I have to do is just set my TP accordingly. So since price had all this momentum in the past, what is that, 2 weeks of momentum, where it pulls back all the way to the 140, I just decided to follow price, do exactly what price did, but make my TP a little bit lower. just to make sure that price actually hits that TP level. So I set that. I was actually looking to scale in here, but price didn't give that opportunity. So yeah, super successful trade. This was definitely a heavily intuition based trade, especially considering consolidation and ranges. And so, yeah, but I'm going to continue to make more videos like this. Like I said, this is the last thing I'm wanting to do for my prep for the new year. This is just a cumulative collection of knowledge and wisdom and intuition and practice that I put in. I want to put into this session here. I'm already at, I want to say like a 50% win rate right now on paper. But we're going to continue to keep going and master these ranges, master reversals, master continuation trades, master these intuition trades, because I am going to have some trades where I just take trades without a Fibonacci, without the EMA in the general vicinity of where price is at. I'm just really trying to become not becoming, but fine-tuning the completeness of me as a successful trader. So yeah.